we're talking about research. And you know, it doesn't have to be library research. Everybody's on the computer all the time. Everything you ever want to know about anybody and everybody is online. And we've got to get more used to doing that research. We can't, when we're really busy, it's hard to find the time to do the research. We all know we're supposed to do it. But what ends up happening is 5 minutes before a meeting, lunch meeting, let's say, you realize, crap, I was supposed to, you know, I know I should have done my research on this company, but I don't have time. Next time. I mean, if I walked in here, so you're the state, what state capital law firm group? Didn't know your new name. So what do you guys do? You know, I need to know this. It would hurt my credibility if I didn't know this about you. Your clients feel the same way. Your prospects particularly feel the same way. If you want their business, you have to earn it. And one of the first things you have to do is make sure that you do all the research necessary to get up to speed. First of all, it'll turn up new opportunities. But second of all, or maybe that's second of all, first of all, it's the bare minimum expectation. Every single team member, that's why I asked about how the information is disseminated. Everybody has to know this. And the problem with having librarians do it sometimes is that they give you too much information. You know, they have to not just collect it, they're great at collecting it, but they have to distill it down to something that we have enough time to read. And so, 2 things that I would highly recommend are Google Alerts. You all know about Google Alerts? For those of you who don't, if you use Google as your search engine, you can sign up for a Google Alert. It's very easy to find under Tools, I think. And basically, you just type in whoever, your own name, first of all, you should all do your own name, as well as, so anytime anybody puts me in their Facebook page or I give a speech or something, I will get an email that tells me about that. Google just automatically finds it. At some point, they'll find it and they'll send me an email with, my name on it, and wherever it is on the internet, Google finds it and sends it to me. And you should do that certainly with yourself. Those of you who are managing a marketing partner should absolutely do it with your law firm name and every client that's important to you. In fact, every client and prospect, because you will find out new things about them that you can then call them and talk to them about. And while you're talking to them, you turn up opportunities. So Google Alerts are really important, very easy to set up, and it's just a push thing, just comes right to your inbox. The other thing is just go into their website. If you haven't been, most of you haven't been to your own website more than twice. And you created half of them. We know this. Go to your client's website. All the information that you need, all the information that they expect you to have is on their website. The bare minimum information for you to have a successful meeting with a client is there. So where do you go? First of all, the About Us or the company profile, or whatever they call it, the overview about the company. You'll be amazed at the things that you don't know about the products that they create, their history. Read about the history. Very often they're proud of where they came from. The What's New section is the best one. If you have 5 minutes before a meeting, read the What's New section, because that's going to talk about their new products, their new developments, their new properties, all these things. Whatever is new for them has legal ramifications. They're going to be building they just bought some property somewhere and they're proud of that, and they give it to the public relations department, who sends out a press release, and most of the time no one writes about it. But then they put it on the website. So you know that they just bought a piece of property. Well, that turns into real estate work, finance work, zoning work. It could be where there's labor and employment law, because it's in a union-intensive community. There's all sorts of legal issues that surround lots of the activities that they would be going through. If you don't know about them, you don't know to ask about them when you're there. So start with that.